again welcome all of you in Vedika's tutorial. So as from the topic, you all have learned that in this video we are going to talk about integers. But before talking about integers, children, we have learned that the natural numbers start from 1. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3 and so on. So in case of measuring any quantity like the temperature, area, volume, mass or height, we need a starting point. Okay, and when we need a starting point, then we have introduced to 0. So the natural numbers, which are also called as counting numbers, when they combined with the digit 0, which is also okay, so they both combinedly called as whole number. That means the natural number are also the whole numbers and the 0 is also a whole number. Okay, so but when they are up to whole number, the concept is clear, but there is also a need that when we have to subtract the greater whole number from a smaller whole number, now there is a problem. What is the problem? The problem is that there is not such a whole number exist. Okay, there's not a whole number. When we divide the greater number with the smaller one, it cannot be a whole number. Okay, so what will be that? That is called as integers. Okay, why? Because those type of things exist and then we need to extend our number system. Okay, so see how that the natural numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, it exists earlier also. Okay, and when it get combines with 0, it becomes whole number. Okay, but when, like in case of mountain and ocean, we usually say that the mountain X is of height 2000 meters. Okay, so how we will represent it? We will represent it like 2000 meters, that the height of the mountain is 2000 meters. Okay, 2000 meters. So here I have used the symbol plus, but in case of ocean, you cannot hear anyone saying that the height of the ocean is. Fine. For ocean we use the word depth. Why depth? Because suppose that the depth of the ocean is 300 meter. So in case of depth, we use the symbol minus, that is we denote it like minus 300 meter. Okay, so here I have used positive. Why? Because it is talking about height, but when it is talking about depth, we have used the symbol minus. In case of temperature also, okay, in case of temperature also, suppose that the temperature in hot places is usually plus 45 degrees centigrade or something. Okay, but when we goes to the North Pole or like this, 0 degree, and then the temperature start decreasing. Okay, decreasing like what? Decreasing like minus 5 degree, minus 11 degree, this case. So there are some places where we need to use the symbol minus with the number. Okay, like when we talk about the profit and loss, suppose that Ram is having a profit of rupees 50 in the marketing, in his overall marketing, so we use plus 50 over there. But in the same case, if he is having a loss, we say that he is having a loss of minus 50 rupees. Okay, so there are so many places where we have to use the symbol minus with the numbers, with the same natural number. So in that case, we have combined it with another name, that is called as integers. Okay, that is called as integers, which is starting from minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 like that. Okay, let's learn about integers in detail. So what are integers? The whole number, okay, the positive number, 0 and the negative number, okay, combinedly called as integers. So what will be the definition of integers? Definition of integer will be positive number, negative number, okay, along with 0, makes the integers. Okay, so this is our integer. Now let's talk about the ordering of integers. Very important topic. Very important topic, ordering of integers. Okay, ordering of integers. How we can order the integers? The correct way to write the numbers is left to right. Okay, so suppose that this is a number line. This is a number line. We usually denote the integers with the help of a number line. So first we need to write a center. In center we usually write the digit 0, the whole number 0. Okay, then comes the 1, then 2. Okay, likewise it goes to infinite. Okay, and in the same way to the left of the 0, always remember, to the right of the 0 there should be the positive number, and to the left there should be the negative number. Okay, like -1, -2, -3 up to infinite. Now here what is the condition? The condition is so clear that each number should be at the equidistant. Each number should be at the equidistant to each other. Like the distance between any of the number will be the same. Okay, should be the same. And if we're talking about 0, okay, so if we're talking about the digit 2, okay, so the distance between 0 to 2 must be equal to the distance between 0 and -2. That is why the numbers are called as opposites. Okay, in the integers there is a point that is called as opposite. So the opposite of -2 is 2. The opposite of 7 is -7. The opposite of 112 is -112. Like this. Okay, so this is the ordering of integers, and opposites you have also learned. Okay, so in the same case, in the ordering of integers there is an absolute value. Okay, so when we talk about the absolute value of any number, like absolute value of -3 or absolute value of 3, so what will be its absolute value? The absolute value is written like this. In some books the question may come like that: write the absolute value of -3, or write the absolute value of digit 7. Okay, so these are the points have been clear. Now talk about the additive inverse. What is the additive inverse? Additive inverse simply is the opposite of the number. Like someone talks about, this is the additive inverse. Okay, additive inverse. Like someone talk about, write the additive inverse of -59. So what will be its additive inverse? Its additive inverse will be, it should be -59 plus 59 should be equal to 0. So additive inverse of -59 is +59, or the additive inverse of 36 is -36. Okay, so these are the basic points, and very small but basic one, so which should be learned by you. Now let's talk about how to do the addition and subtraction, okay, on integers. So before talking about subtraction, first of all, see that there is a question like -7 plus 3. Okay, here we are talking about two numbers, that is -7 and 3. So we can add it in two ways. Okay, the first is usually the simplification. Okay, we all know the use of symbol, that minus and plus makes minus makes plus. Okay, so, and the second one is addition or subtraction using number line. So in this video we are going to learn with both of the ways. Okay, so first go with the addition using number line. So suppose that this is the number line. Okay, here it is 0, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Okay, so here what we need to do, we need to add -7 with positive number, that is 3. Again, a very important point, all the right side number are greater than the left side. Okay, means if we take any number, okay, if this is a number, so if we take any number to its left, it is smaller than the number. Okay, so the left side is always and always smaller than the right side. Okay, so -1 is smaller than 0, -2 is smaller than 0, likewise 1 is greater than 0, 2 is greater than 0. So it is written in the ascending order, you say. Okay, so here we have to add -7 and 3. So our first step is we have to see where -7 is. So here is -7. Okay, so we have to put a mark. Now we have to add. So we have to move to the right side. And up to many points? Up to 3 points. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Here we stop. So the correct answer is -4. -7 plus 3 is equal to -4. -7 plus 3 is equal to -4. Now again, let's take one more example, that is -3 plus -2. Okay, suppose that I have written -3 plus -2. So now again there is a question. First of all, we need to simplify the symbol. Okay, so we can write it like -3 minus, okay, plus -2. So now what we have to do, we have to first select where -3 is. Suppose that I have erased this. Okay, so here is -3, and now we have to subtract 2. For subtraction we have to move to the left side. So 1 and 2. Okay, so here we stop. So -3 minus 2 is equal to -5. Okay, and how with the simplification also we can write like -3 and -2, minus plus, okay, minus plus, so 3 plus 2, 5. But we know that the symbol, the number, the greater number, whatever symbol the greater number is having is the symbol of the answer. Okay, so here the greater number is having the symbol minus, so in my answer also we have to put the symbol minus. Okay, so in this way we can solve the questions related to integers. Okay, that is addition of integers and subtraction of integers. This is very small topic, but all the simplifications, okay, later on when you will proceed in the next class, that is grade 8 and grade 9, there are so many simplifications come to you. All are based on the integers only. And one more thing, if you don't know how to see, how to clarify the symbols, I'm explaining you that minus and plus, if there are two symbols minus and plus, it will combinedly makes minus. Okay, if one digit is having minus and one digit is having plus symbol, so we have to do subtraction over here. If the first number is positive and the second number is negative, again here we need to subtract both numbers. Okay, but if both the number are positive, then we need to add the number. Okay, and in case if both the number are negative, here also we need to add the numbers. Okay, so in case of both subtraction and both addition, we need to add the number, but the condition is that in case of minus, in case of negative number, the symbol, okay, the symbol of answer should be based on the greater number. Whatever symbol the greater number is carrying should be put in the symbol, okay, should be put in the answer. Okay, so this is all about integers, my dear children, and the simplification question has also been a video I have uploaded regarding the simplification chapter. Its link has been shared in the description box. Kindly visit that video also. Okay, so there you will get more questions related to integers and simplification. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel Vedika's Tutorial for new updates and notification.